There are moments in life when your soul whispers louder than your fears. Moments when the pain you've carried becomes too heavy. When the exhaustion in your heart feels deeper than the exhaustion in your body. And when every part of you silently begs for relief, for peace, for healing. If you are listening now, it is not an accident. Something guided you here. A gentle force, a divine presence, a loving whisper calling your name, reminding you that you are not alone, that you have never been alone, and that healing is closer than you think. Right now, allow this prayer to wrap itself around you, like a warm light that knows your story, your suffering, your tears, and your hope. Every word you hear is an invitation to let go, to breathe again, to let God step into the places where you have been hurting in silence. If this message is touching your heart right now, take a moment to subscribe and give this video a like. Together, we're creating a space of love, healing, and transformation. You are safe here. You are held here. And as you listen, healing begins. Close your eyes gently and allow your breath to fall into a steady rhythm. Soft rise, a soft release. With every breath, imagine that something holy is drawing closer to you, like a soft wind, warm and alive, moving toward your heart with intention. Right now, God is not looking at your mistakes. God is not measuring your progress. God is not asking you to be stronger than you feel. He is looking at your wounds, the ones you show the world, and the ones you never speak about. He sees the ache you carry in your chest, the heaviness in your mind, the fear that visits you at night, and the memories you wish you could erase but still live inside you. And He says to you, I am here. Give it to me. Feel the weight inside your heart begin to loosen, as if invisible hands are lifting it out of your body. With tenderness and absolute understanding, let this moment be the first moment. The moment where God touches the pain you've been hiding. The pain you've learned to carry as if it were yours forever. You may feel warmth in your body. You may feel tears forming. You may feel nothing at all. All of it is healing. All of it is guided. All of it is watched over by a presence so loving that even your silence becomes a prayer. Now imagine a soft golden light above your head. A light that pulses gently. A light that knows your name. A light that belongs to God Himself. This light begins to pour over you. Slowly, steadily, lovingly. It moves through your mind, washing away the chaos, calming the storm, quieting the noise. It flows into your heart, softening every hardened place, releasing every tight corner, healing every wound that whispered, I don't know how much more I can take. It flows into your body, touching every cell, every muscle, every organ, as if God Himself is saying, where you feel pain, bring peace. Where you feel weakness, I bring strength. Where you feel broken, I bring restoration. Stay in this moment. Stay in this presence. This is the moment healing begins to rise inside you. Quietly, powerfully, like dawn breaking inside your chest. And as you listen, God continues to heal you. As you continue to breathe softly, imagine that the golden light surrounding you begins to move upward, toward the place where your thoughts are born, the quiet and complicated space inside your mind. This is where your worries hide, where your fears repeat themselves, where your memories replay the moments you wish you could forget, where doubts whisper louder than hope. This is the room inside you that has felt overcrowded for too long. And now, God steps into that room. Feel the shift. It begins like a soft breeze, then becomes a gentle warmth, as if the atmosphere inside your mind changes from heavy to lighter, from restless to calm, from chaotic to still. You may not see it with your eyes, but your soul recognizes it. God is entering your wounded mind with the intention to heal what you thought was permanent. He looks at every anxious thought that keeps looping, like a broken record you cannot turn off. He looks at every fear that tells you you're not enough, that you won't make it, that you're too late, too broken, too tired. And he says, with infinite tenderness, "These thoughts are not your destiny. Let me rewrite the ones that hurt you." The golden light begins to move through your thoughts, like a river that clears the debris from its path. It dissolves the beliefs you picked up in moments of pain, the lies you inherited from others, the conclusions you created on days when you felt alone, overwhelmed, or afraid. You can feel something shifting, not suddenly, not aggressively, but gently, the way divine healing always begins. Now imagine that God places His hand on the center of your mind, touch made of pure compassion. When He touches you here, something extraordinary happens. The fear that used to scream now becomes a whisper. The doubt that used to paralyze you begins to lose its power. The memories that used to wound you start to fade into softness, as if God is covering them with a blanket of light. You may notice your breath deepen. You may feel warmth behind your eyes. You may feel your shoulders drop as tension releases without force. Your mind is beginning to surrender to a higher peace, a peace you didn't need to earn, a peace that was waiting for your willingness to receive. Now God speaks again, but this time His voice feels like a steady presence, moving through every corner of your thoughts. You are not alone in your mind. I am with you in every thought. Let me heal the ones that hurt you. And so the light continues its work. It moves into the memories of rejection, into the moments where you felt unseen, into the nights when you cried silently because you didn't know how to ask for help. It moves into the beliefs that made you doubt your worth, your beauty, your purpose, your future. It moves into every space where you ever felt unsafe, inside your own mind. And slowly, beautifully, something begins to rise from the bottom of your being. A calm you haven't felt in years, a clarity that feels sacred, a strength that feels ancient, as if your soul is remembering who you were before the world told you otherwise. Stay with this feeling. Stay in this presence. God is still healing you. As you listen, as you breathe, as you surrender. And now, your mind is no longer a battlefield. It is becoming a sanctuary. Place your hands gently over your chest. Feel the warmth of your palms resting over the place where your deepest truths live, where your most fragile emotions hide, and where the fatigue of your soul quietly waits to be healed. Your heart has carried burdens that no one truly knows. It has held dreams, kept secrets, endured disappointments, and survived storms that should have broken you, but didn't. Your heart has been brave, even on days when you felt weak. It has kept beating, even when life felt overwhelming. Has kept loving, even when love hurt you. Has kept hoping, even when you were tempted to give up. Now, in this sacred moment, God moves toward your heart with a softness powerful enough to restore what pain has dimmed. Feel the shift. A warm presence begins to expand within your chest. Slowly, gently, like a sunrise spreading across the sky. This warmth is not imagined. It is not metaphorical. It is the touch of divine love. A love that knows exactly how to hold you. God places His light over your heart, like a healing hand made of grace. And instantly, He understands everything. The heartbreak you never spoke about. The loneliness you hid behind your smile. The disappointment that still echoes. The guilt you carried longer than you should have. The longing for peace that never seems to stay. God sees it all. And He does not judge you. He does not rush you. He does not ask you to be stronger than you feel. He only whispers, "You are safe now. Let me heal what has been hurting you." With every breath you take, the tightness in your chest begins to loosen. The emotional walls you built to survive begin to soften, not because you forced them to, but because divine love has entered the room of your heart. Feel this love move deeper. It reaches the places where old wounds rest, the wounds you thought time would erase, but still ache quietly in the background of your life. God's light touches those wounds, and suddenly, the pain begins to unravel, slowly dissolving, like shadows fading under a gentle morning light. Your heart begins to release. Years of tension, years of heaviness, years of emotional exhaustion. You may feel tingles in your chest, a sudden warmth, or a wave of emotion rising. You might feel tears coming, not of sadness, but of relief. This is your heart letting go. This is your heart remembering how to trust again, how to breathe again, how to feel safe inside itself again. And then God speaks to your heart, in a voice so tender, that you feel it more than you hear it. You are loved. You have always been loved. And I will not let you break. Let these words settle inside you. Let them anchor you. Let them rebuild you from the inside out. Your heart is no longer alone in its pain. It is being held, steady, gentle, strong, by the one who created it. And now, your heart prepares for something sacred. The moment when prayer becomes healing, and healing becomes transformation. Keep your eyes closed gently. Your breathing soft and steady, your heart open just enough for God to enter more deeply. This is not just a prayer you listen to. This is a prayer that moves through you. A prayer that works inside your cells, inside your memories, inside the places where you have been hurting silently. Let every word be a bridge. between you and the healing presence that surrounds you right now. Let us begin. Dear God, I come before you exactly as I am, tired, hopeful, wounded, willing, and ready to be healed. I open my heart to your presence. I open my mind to your peace. I open my body to your restoration. I open my soul to your love. Enter the places where fear has lived. Enter the places where doubt has grown. Enter the places where pain has taken root. Enter the places I hide even from myself. Pour your light into every corner of my being. Where there is heaviness, bring relief. Where there is sadness, bring comfort. Where there is confusion, bring clarity. Where there is exhaustion, bring rest. Where there is illness, bring healing. Where there is fear, bring courage. Where there is loneliness, bring companionship. Where there is shame, bring forgiveness. Where there is brokenness, bring restoration. God, touch my mind. Quiet the thoughts that drain me. Silence the lies that tell me I'm not enough. Rewrite the beliefs that were born from pain, and replace them with truths born from love. Touch my emotions. Heal the memories that still ache. Softly dissolve the wounds I've carried for too long. Release the weight I've held in my chest. On nights when no one knew I was struggling. Touch my heart. Make it soft again. Make it strong again. Make it open again. Teach it to trust what is good. To let go of what hurts. And to receive what is meant for me. God, I place my entire life in your hands. My fears, my hopes, my future, my healing. Do what only you can do. Let your presence fill my body now. Move through my head, relieving tension and worry. Move through my throat, releasing what I have not been able to say. Move through my chest, lifting the heaviness, the sadness, the tightness. Move through my stomach, calming anxiety, restoring peace, healing the knots of fear. Move through my arms and hands, releasing the pressure to hold everything together. Move through my legs and feet, grounding me, strengthening me, steadying me. Move through every cell, with your divine intelligence, your warmth, your wisdom, your love. Let your healing presence flow like a river through my entire being, washing away the pain I no longer need to carry. God, if there is anything in me that is blocking my healing, touch it now. Lift it from me. Dissolve it in your light. Set me free. I surrender the battles that exhaust me. I surrender the questions that torment me. I surrender the wounds that limit me. I surrender the things I cannot control. Choose peace. Choose rest. Choose healing. Choose you. Wrap me in your love, like a soft blanket of light. Hold me so closely that I can feel the peace I have been searching for, finally settling inside me. Let your presence stay with me. Long after this prayer ends, let it guide me. Let it protect me. Let it strengthen me. Let it transform me. And with a gentle, grateful breath I say, Amen, Amen, Amen. As this moment comes to a gentle close, feel the stillness that now lives inside you. Notice how different your breath feels, how your chest opens more easily, how your heart rests more softly. Something sacred has taken place here. This was not just a prayer. This was an encounter. A meeting between your wounded humanity and God's endless love. A moment where heaven touched earth inside your body, inside your mind, inside your story. You are not the same as when you started. Something has shifted. Something has lifted. Something has awakened. Even if you cannot explain it, even if you cannot put it into words, trust the quiet truth you feel within. God has begun a healing in you that will continue long after this video ends. There is a new peace living in you now. A peace that doesn't need permission. A peace that doesn't need proof. A peace that doesn't disappear when life gets loud. It is the peace that comes from being held by something divine. Take a slow breath and let your body remember this feeling. This softness. This warmth. This presence that surrounds you now and always. You are not walking alone. You are not fighting alone. You are not healing alone. God goes with you. God goes before you. God goes within you. Every step you take from here, you take with a strength greater than your own. Every decision you make is guided by a wisdom that whispers gently in your heart. Every challenge you face with a light that protects you from within. When doubt tries to return, remember this moment. When fear tries to rise, return to this peace. When pain tries to speak, remind it that healing has already begun. You are wrapped in a love that never abandons you. You are supported by a grace that never runs out. You are guided by a presence that never sleeps. You are healed in ways you can feel, and healed in ways you cannot yet see. Let this truth settle into your soul. God is not finished with you. God is restoring you. God is strengthening you. God is renewing you breath by breath, day by day. Leave here knowing you are safe, you are loved, and you are held, completely and unconditionally. Take one final deep breath, and let peace become your new home. Amen.